Good morning, 10th class. Today we are doing one experiment, and aim of the experiment is tracing the path of a ray of light passing through a rectangular glass slab for different angle of incidence. And in this case we have to measure the angle of incidence, angle of refraction, angle of emergence, and at the end we have to do interpretation of the result also. And for this we have already, you are observing one rectangular slab, okay, on the wooden board, right? So this one is the wooden board and this one is rectangular slab. So here how many faces you are observing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 1 at the bottom. So how many faces a rectangular slab has? It has total 6 faces, and it is made up of which material? It is made up of glass. Very good. Then here these are the steps which we have to follow while doing this experiment, right? And at the end this much observation we would require, and at the end we will do interpretation, means what you get from this experiment. And let us perform this experiment. Number first is outline of rectangular slab. So our first step is to make outline. So we are doing here outline. So for this we require one rectangular slab, then pencil, sharp pencil is required, right? So this is our first step, and at the same time we are putting here A, B, C and D. These are the corners of rectangular slab. Next, incident ray we have to draw. So we are making one incident ray here. Incident ray, and we are naming this PQ. As you know that incident arrow is moving towards the surface, so this one is incident ray. Next, third step is measure incident angle. So for measuring incident angle, what is required? Normal at the point of incidence. So here we are making normal. So with reference to this is related with your mathematics also, right? In maths, how you draw 90 angle, same here. So here, just look here, this one is 90 and this is 50, and angle of incidence means angle between normal and incident ray. So 90 minus 50, how much it is? It is 40, right? 40. So angle I, incident angle is represented by I, so angle I is 40. Understood? Very good. Then next here is measure angle incidence. Done. This step, this already done. Number 4th, put the rectangular glass slab. So here we are putting rectangular glass slab on the same figure outline. Then number 4th step is also over. Number 5th, insert 2 pins on incident ray. So we are inserting 2 pins. Pin number 1 is here, right, and pin number 2 is here. So our 5th step is also complete. Insert 2 pins. We have already inserted on incident ray. Number 6th, insert 2 more pins on opposite sides of rectangular slab such that all 4 pins are collinear. So this one is the condition, and this we have to do here. So here, this is the opposite side of rectangular slab. We have to put pin number 3rd and 4th such that all the 4, okay, these 2 and the rest 2, all those 4 are collinear, not from the upper part. Upper part means here what is the medium? Glass is the, air is the medium, right? So we don't have to use air medium, we have to use this glass medium. Means we have to see these 2 pins from the medium glass, right? And then we have to insert pins. So we are using here, okay, just look here, you are observing 2 pins, right? The same, the upper one, okay? आपको ये ऊपर वाला नहीं देखना है, आपको ये जो स्लैब में अंदर से जो दिख रहा है, that you have to observe, right? So we are inserting 2 pins. So I am doing here, just you observe this from the top section. So pin number 3 we have inserted. Now is the turn of pin number 4. So pin number 4 also. राइट. सो एज यू आर ऑब्जर्विंग दीज टू आर नॉट कोलिनियर. ओके, आप देख रहे होंगे ये देखो, ये दोनों एक लाइन में हैं और ये दोनों एक लाइन में हैं. और सुपरफिशियली मीन्स व्हेन यू आर ऑब्जर्विंग फ्रॉम मीडियम एयर, राइट. लेकिन अगर आप स्लैब के थ्रू देखेंगे, सो हियर विद रेफरेंस टू स्लैब, राइट, ऑल फोर आपको अलग अलग, आप यहाँ पे देखो उधर वाली ए बी साइड वाली अलग दिख रही है और सी डी साइड वाली अलग दिख रही है, राइट. बट थ्रू स्लैब, ओके, अगर आप इसके अंदर से देखोगे ऑल द फोर आर सेम. आपको सारा एक ही पिन नज़र आ रहा होगा, चार अलग अलग पिन नज़र नहीं आ रहे होंगे, राइट. सो दिस इज़ अवर द अप्रोच. So here, then number 6th step we have completed. Number 7th, with reference to 3-4 pin, draw emergent ray. So here, this point and this point, right? Remove this. Okay, as you know from maths, two points are essential for drawing one ray, right? For drawing one line. So this one is our emergent ray. If P, Q, we are putting here name R and S. RS is our emergent ray. Very good. Then next is draw emergent ray. This one is completed. Next, draw refracted ray. So here point Q and point R. Attach this. This QR is refracted ray. So number 8 is also complete. Number 9, measure refracted angle. So we have to measure angles here. Remove these also. So here we are measuring angle. So we are measuring here angle. This one is 90 and this one is how much it is? It is 10, 20 and this 5, right? So 25. This one is angle R is equal to 25. And then at this point also we have to make, for measuring a refracted angle or emergent angle, what is required? Normal. So at this point draw normal also. So here this one is normal, we are making normal. Okay, so measuring this angle, emergent angle, 90 and 50, 90 minus 50, this angle is 40. So angle is equal to 40, right? And here this angle also, just look here, it is 65 and 90. 90 minus 65, how much it is? It is 25. Angle R. As you're observing, this line normal and this line both are parallel to each other. That means both are parallel to each other. That means this angle and this angle, they are alternate interior angle, right? With reference to your maths, आपने maths में पढ़ा होगा. If the structure is like Z, that means these are alternate interior angles, so they must be equal. And as you're observing, both are matching also. And we are naming here, we are putting here the normal name, M dash are normal, here N dash normal, right? So this is all about our observation. So measure refracted angle, emergent angle we have measured. Number 3rd is draw lateral displacement. So here just observe there, this one is incident ray, understood? And here this is emergent ray. But you are observing that these two lines are not parallel. Okay, so here we are extending this. Okay, so extended incident ray and emergent ray, they are parallel to each other. This one is known as lateral displacement. So this is lateral displacement. This angle, measure, okay, we are measuring here what is the distance. It is parallel, so distance is same, 0, and this one is 1.3. So it is 1.3 centimeter. So now we are moving ahead with our observation. Angle of incidence, how much it is? 40. Very good. Angle of refraction, how much? Both are same. It is, sorry, what we are written here. Here it is 40 and here it is 25. Angle of emergence, it is 40. Very good. Incident ray, name is PQ. Refracted ray, QR. Emergent ray, RS. And then lateral displacement is 1.3 centimeter. And then about interpretation is angle I is equal to angle E. Angle I is equal to angle E, that is equal to 40 degree, right? So this is all about our experiment was about measuring the angle of incidence. So measured, this one is also done, this one is also done, interpretation is also done, so everything is done. And as you're observing here, lateral displacement and this extended incident ray and emergent ray both are parallel to each other. Why? Because here AB side and CD side both are parallel to each other. If they are parallel, then these two lines are also parallel to each other. This is all about this experiment. Do it in your copy. Thank you.